Alright, ladies and gents, sorry for the little bit of a delay on this one, but tonight we're going to be talking about AMD as well as Starbucks. Get ready for tomorrow morning. Obviously, we got Shopify and Spotify, so I'll be up nice and early for those. And then we'll not be talking about Facebook because they delayed their earnings for Thursday. But regardless, tomorrow we got some good ones too. But let's talk about AMD and why they're up 10% after hours. That's right, 10%. That's pretty impressive. I don't know if you think so or not, but I think it's pretty impressive. Especially when you talk about the fact that, year to date, the stock hasn't moved quite as much as some, but still up 37% on the year. Pretty massive, and that's really prior to today. So, what can I say? What happened in these earnings that did it? Well, somewhat of a shocker. I can't lie. A 10% jump is somewhat of a shocker here. Quarter two non-GAAP EPS beats by 1 cent, 18 cents, and GAAP EPS of 13 cents beat by 1 cent. So, small beat on that aspect as far as profitability is concerned. So, nothing major there. Revenue of $1.93 billion, up 26% year over year. Massive, by the way. Very good growth there. But that beat by $70 million. So, that's really not a big beat. I can't lie to you. So, just from this knowledge here, I find it pretty interesting that this stock is up 10%. My only guess is potential guidance. That's the only thing I can think about. But I would like to see exactly what investors are looking at that's making this thing jump this high. And again, to see sales rise that big in the middle of a pandemic is quite impressive, I must say. But the environment is beneficial for it. I can't lie to you. We talk about really a very good environment with a lot more home computers, gaming, just flying out the wazoo. People are gaming more than ever. It's a really beneficial quarter for them. So, not to poo-poo on them, but I'm trying to justify the 10% jump. You know what I mean? Gross margin was on point with guidance. So you like that? Let's see what else we have. AMD shares gain. Oh, what a shocker! But Intel fell. Computer and graphics sales totaled $1.37 billion, which is up 45% year over year. Massive, due to strong Ryzen processor sales and weak GPU sales, respectively. Enterprise embedded and semi-customs fell 4% year over year, but we're up 62% quarter over quarter. Again, their big portion of the business, obviously, is the computer and graphics card sales. That's the big main part of this business and will be for quite a while. It is the future of the company for the most part. So, record notebook and server processor sales caused Ryzen and EPYC revenues to double on the year. You like seeing that. There's a company giving guidance. Can you believe it? For quarter three, AMD expects revenue of about $2.45 to $2.65 billion. Holy crap! Up 42% year over year. Oh my gosh, and 32% quarter over quarter. Now that, folks, is exactly why this stock has jumped this high. They are expecting a 42% bump in year-over-year sales. That is incredible. 32% quarter over quarter. That's massive. And that's why you see this jump, right? I had a good feeling that just from those numbers, it likely was going to be guidance that brought it up. So pretty interesting to see that. So, the company expects Ryzen and EPYC processor sales and semi-custom revenue to benefit from next-gen game consoles. No doubt about it, right? No doubt about it, with those coming out later this year. And if we look, obviously, at their report here, nothing really massive. The reports are somewhat basic, but you do like to look at the net income line here. Net income of $157 million. You like to see them making money, no doubt. This company wasn't profitable at one point, actually, but Lisa Su has done a fantastic job as CEO. Fantastic job. Just being 100% honest. Definitely one of the better CEOs out there from my perspective. So, what Lisa Su's done to this company is quite amazing. And from Dr. Lisa Su, we delivered strong second quarter results led by record notebook and server processor sales. Despite some macroeconomic uncertainty, we are raising our full-year revenue outlook. Let's go! That's incredible. that's really the main thing you can say. Cash and cash equivalents we'll get to. We'll look at that balance sheet. Certainly, that's a big thing. So client processor average selling price was up year over year by rise in processor sales. Client processor average selling price was down quarter over quarter due to high percentage of rise in mobile processor sales. So the cheaper, obviously, but they sold a lot more, but it was cheaper typically than the other. What the crap? I can't think of the name of it. That's a fail. Let me see. Epic. It's Epic, right? Yeah, Epic. That's exactly what I said. Okay, I knew it from the start. GPU average selling price was lower year over year due to lower channel sales. You do like to see that. So, as far as recent PR highlights, data center adoption of second-gen AMD Epic processors continue to accelerate with unique cloud, enterprise, and high-performance computing wins. Google announced a new confidential virtual machines for Google Computer Engine, powered exclusively by AMD Epic processors. That's right, baby. Amazon Web Services. That's right, AWS. It added its 6th AMD Epic processor powered cloud instance family. That's freaking right. Oracle and AMD announced that the AMD Epic processors are bringing class-leading memory bandwidth and core count to the new Oracle cloud infrastructure. Dell, HP, IBM Cloud, Nutanix, Supermicro, VMware, and others announced offerings powered by the new AMD Epic Z7FX2 processor family. Baby, this Epic processor all over the place. Sorry, I got excited there. They're selling this thing like no one's business. They expanded their desktop processor. Apple announced the 16-inch MacBook is featuring the AMD Radeon Pro 5600M. That's right, baby, mobile GPU. And AMD announced the Radeon Pro 7 workstation graphics card with the AMD Infinity Fabric Link technology. Baby. What can you say? This company is doing beautiful things, right? And people who invested in this company a while ago, I'm really proud of you, and you've really earned the money you've gotten, right? This company's moved quite a bit, and it's going to continue to move quite a bit. We're going to look at the balance sheet here. They're giving me a 6-month, again 6 months here. Total current assets of $5.1 billion versus $4.5 a year ago. We like to see that growth. Total assets in general of $6.5 versus $6 billion of a year ago. So again, we like to see growth, but ideally we see debt decrease as well. I'm hopeful for that, and I got to be honest. At this point, I'm pretty excited with this stock. Right? Total current liabilities of 2.4 versus 2.3. So that went up a little bit. But overall, there's really not that much to it in terms of long-term liabilities for this company. Long-term debt, it's minimal on this company. Really good number there. So overall stockholder equity did go up around $500 million. Very much like that. So $3.3 billion in stockholder equity off current assets of 6.5. That's a beautiful number. You have twice the assets that you do liabilities, and especially long-term debt being so low. Oh, baby. This company's beautiful. I can't lie to you. It's deserved to go up. There's no doubt about it. But valuation-wise, I do think it's still a little expensive for me. Anything over 70 definitely is too expensive for me to buy in. Now, obviously, I missed out. I can't lie to you, and I don't want to experience the fear of missing out and buying when I don't want to. But when this thing, I prefer the stock at $40, right? And people think I'm crazy, right? That's a crazy price, but I would only consider buying the stock in the $40 range. I don't think it's possible that we'll get there again, but I think I may have missed the boat on this one, I think there's plenty of upward movement, but I just don't personally like the price that it's at right now. So, again, if you buy it, I completely understand your reasoning for it. I just personally am not going to because I very much cherish a P ratio, and that can lose me some money for sure. But I do hope you make a good decision here and enjoy this stock.